Right, we started again now, the video. This is a carousel of Wurlitzers. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8 Wurlitzers on this carousel. They're all 1930s, 40s Wurlitzers. No, I've seen most of these. I guess most people have them. They've made a lot of them. These are sort of radio days Wurlitzers, well before the light-up machines, of course. As you can see, there's a Wurlitzer 610 there. A Wurlitzer. But I suppose that depicting, I almost just said, the start of the simplex mechanism. Actually, that's why that's on the carousel. I've just noticed. It's depicting all the. Because that was the big stepping point for Wurlitzer when they bought the rights to the simplex mechanism. That's what moved them ahead for many years. P12. The nice small one coming round. What's that? What's that then? So what's the?
That's type 20. So that's
type 20. Type P. So this is a little, I say, a carousel type display showing the machines that use the start of the simplex mechanism. We'll just walk around the corner again because we've got Seeburg next to it on a carousel. These are all some of the Art Deco looking Seeburgs, but again, they're sort of all wooden Seeburgs coming round. 10-inch 78 records, symphonias. These are all symphonias. Please do not touch the objects. Please do not press any buttons. That's fair enough. I have no doubt about it. Don't touch the objects. You can see all these are all the Seeburgs coming around. They're absolutely beautiful. I mean, there's that more stylish than the Wurlitzer, but of course using that little sliding tray mechanism, very simplest. The mechanism themselves, I mean, this is definitely a leap forward, the Wurlitzer mechanism. The Seeburgs were using this sliding tray mechanism. They still use that mechanism, of course, in the trash can. That same mechanism in the trash can in 1947, yeah. So they played with that mechanism for many, many years before they brought out the M100A. So we just turn round again now from the carousel of Seeburgs. There's another K part here. Next door to another K part. This is the little bar. This is an interesting thing, I thought. Young lady sitting in the bar, and this is basically depicting the 40s, of course. This is a little earlier awing on the well, this is quite a good idea. They've got heating in this bar, of course, because they're all cold in there. But if you want to run the heating, you have to put the money in the gas meter to provide the gas for the oven, or for the stove, I should say. So that was quite a clever use of a coin operation. And what there is in the corner? There's something in the corner. What's that? Oh, it's a safe with a block of gold inside.
I can't be coin operated, but I just wondered.
No, most of there's lots of that's a lovely little jukebox there. I'll see. K party. Look how small it is. That stands no more than about 4'6" off the floor.
1936.
We're clock inside. First one that we ever used a clock.
Yeah.
There's a little bar prediction. That's probably French there at the back. Little gambling machine there on the bar, on the wall. And I go around here. This is the barber's corner, of course. I can almost remember when I went to the barber's, there was these sort of chairs for the kids to sit on, so you didn't scream your head off too much. Barber's pole. Of course, just round there's nothing. Another peep back in again to the rest of another section of the main museum, as it were. Can you believe it? This is, I was thinking last night, this is like all your Ross Marlins I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of them, probably about 12 or 15 Ross Marlin shows. This is like the Dutch show, the main show. This is like all of them rolled into one, this museum. Have we joined another section yet? No, we haven't. These are all AMIs now. We're in the AMI. We're back into the local light-up sections now. We just started to get to the light-up jukeboxes. These are all AMIs. This is an AMI. The first jukebox with a double-sided playback. There we are. AMI. Another AMI next to it, and of course, that's a beautiful little jukebox. How much?
That one's a top flight.
Top flight, AMI top flight. Just get your calculators out. Just try and have some idea of how much money's been spent here. There's another little carousel, another like a carousel of progress, just like Disney, and these are all the old Rockholders or the old woody Rockholders.
They are, yeah. They are
Rockholders are a funny sort of company, in as much that they were always the, I don't know, not the larder, I wouldn't say the larder, but they were the lesser manufacturer of the big three, I suppose. They were one of the big four, but number 4 on the hit parade, as it were.
Probably because they were run by that one man there.
They were run by this one man, the David C. Rockholer, and he used to copy.
Those are nice, you know.
Oh, they're nice jukeboxes. I know, they're pretty jukeboxes, yeah. They were quite had the panache of the other manufacturers, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a lot of people criticise me for this, but it's only in a personal opinion, of course. They're all very nice. They're beautifully made, though. Yeah, they are. Looking at them again. That's the Carousel of Rockholders. As he's going round, I think there's 1, 2, behind about eight Rockholders coming round. And here's a Wurlitzer, a model. It's the first one, not the first of the light-ups, but one of the light-up Wurlitzers, with the light-up speaker above it. I'm going to stop the video again.